proud and fond of, for many, many, many reasons that I'll be explaining today. But I'm just gonna say this was winter of no, it was this like it was between October and December of 2018. No, I gotta say I'm fucking retarded. Of 2013. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna go as I remember. This was our first creative mode and only creative mode server in RecKLesS because of the fact that we just got this update. We wanted to try it out, so we made an entire server based on it. By the way, RecKLesS Server 7 was the server that Josh and they were coming back to the clan, but it wasn't really that of significance because I don't think he did anything in it. This was a little bit of a RecKLesS monument kind of sculpture-ish kind of thing that I made in the center for no particular reason. I just thought it was really cool. So I did this. Not that cool, but I liked it. And one thing that we really wanted to do for the server, since it was not necessarily creative, creative in the sense that it wasn't us having to work really hard to do things. Not that it wasn't creative mode, because it was creative mode. But we wanted to make this last through Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't remember whose house this was. Yes, the thing is that everyone's houses, like this is probably Joseph Perez's, but everyone's houses for the most part looked pretty much the same in the sense that usually our signature style of building would be there, but we didn't quite have that since we were just fucking. So because we were just fucking around, we didn't do anything particularly special. But yeah, I believe this was Joseph Perez's house. I believe, no clue. I think I helped him make this. I think this might have been my house actually. Did I make a house? I believe I made a house. Wow, I cannot remember who built what because since we all had access to everything, we just kind of went rampant with what we could build. We were so busy asking if we could, we never stopped to ask if we could. But yeah, whoever this is, it honestly does not look that bad at all. Now, I'm going to explain the holiday details of these things later.
Is that a face?
Huh? No, that wasn't a face. I'll explain that later. I'll explain all the holidays in order. This was Joseph Rush's house. Joseph Rush was also very much experimenting. He was the only person that I could remember making these things. But he really thrived in creative mode. He really liked making things in creative mode. And whatever he made, it was often very nice. And so yeah, there wasn't much to the house, so much as it was just meant to be like a real test to what you can do. And that's a slime. They didn't use a spawn here. I don't know why they spawned out. I think this might have been Greg. Again, there's so little differentiation between the interior design of a lot of these houses that it could be Joseph, Greg's, no clue. Someone made a Lego man. Oh yeah, okay. So Edwin became part of the RecKLesS clan as RecKLesS Squid back in this server. He made a little Lego man. Yeah, I honestly can't really explain these houses so well, and there's not much to tour in them because they're not generic per se, but not standing out either. So I was really in charge. I've always been someone who makes things on my own. I'm very by myself when it comes to building things because of the fact that I like building shit on my own. So I made Halloween Town. I put down all this obsidian and cleared all this land to make Halloween Town. That is a big Herobrine pumpkin. Yes, I'm quite creative. And these are little houses that you could trick or treat at. So you either get a trick or a treat. So obviously, this is a trick. You just get shot, trying to be over here. This is a little pumpkin patch. But over here, you got golden apples. So you just kind of trick or treat around the entire place. And I actually also set up a little, I think it was like a treasure thing, or it was a haunted house situation where you had to find the right way out, otherwise you would die. I remember I switched the server to make sure it wasn't creative mode, it was now survival. Yeah, you see how I fell into this hole of darkness? I would set it so that there's 3 ways to fall into the maze. And there's only one right way to get out. And that's how you win, by not dying. And so you continuously go your way through here and stuff like that. And I used to be super duper proud, and still quite am, of all the work I put into this. That was one way to fall in. I believe I made 3 total, or 3 to 5. This was by far my favorite way. Fireworks button, so you come in here to set off the fireworks, and in reality you just fell into your death trap. So you have to find your way through here. You found this little book room area-ish place, and so you continue deeper and deeper, and you have to find your way to salvation or damnation. You just continue going as the path leads you. And the thing is that if you were not careful, you would be fucked. No doubt about it. Like, split up and find the... Oh, okay, so never mind. I actually labeled things. So, split up and find the path. So, this was one path that you could go. And if you walked over here, there's a bunch of pressure plates, and if it's super dark, you won't see them. If you go to path number 2, or 3, no, that was 2. This is 2. I believe 2 is to salvation. This is path number 3. You just walk here, blah blah blah. You fall to your death, essentially. A lot of this is based around you not being able to really see what's going on. Path number 3. Oh no, you die here too. Wow, that was a slippery motherfucker. Okay. Path number 4. Oh yeah, I like this one. I remember this one. So the right way, it would take you into a false sense of security, but if you dig this up, I set up a automatic turret that would shoot at you, and then blow up your way back home if you decided to go this way. And then, so I guess it was path number 5 that would take you the right way. Right over here. So you'd go this way, come out, make sure you didn't die, and then you had to swim your way up. And that's how your survival was your reward. And so Halloween Town, I was super duper proud of. I worked a pretty long time. I even remember posting to Facebook about how I was ready to build it and everything like that. Well, good times. And then the next place was Pilgrimage Village, or whatever I did for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be kind of tough to find because I don't know exactly where I made it, but I believe, yep, it was in this direction. All right. So essentially, there wasn't much to the town. This was Plymouth Rock right here. I wrote 1620 on it. Very hard to see, but it's for 1620. These were pilgrim time houses and stuff like that. But overall, it was just a house themed, a village themed around the idea of the pilgrims coming on the Mayflower, which is here, and then creating their settlement and stuff. I made a nice big turkey, very cute, a cornucopia full of plenty of bountiful stuff, and then a giant ass pilgrim hat, because why not? By the way, it turns out that pilgrims actually didn't even have buckles back then. It was not invented at that time. I don't know why my watermelons grew like a dick, but it's a nice dick. And this kind of looks like a dick and then a balls from the side, you know. But anyway, Um, let me see something. Since I am the host, can I do this? Okay, I can set night. Okay, yeah, because I want to show you exactly what this is intended for. So, what I did, uh, I was creative as always, and this was by far my very favorite, um, my very favorite thing that I created. I believe this is still Joseph Rush's house, but this is the orphanage. Now that sounds sad and all, but this was a place of Christmas wonder. Here you can see the stockings around the fireplace. How in the world did this fire not set this wool on fire? No clue. This is the Christmas tree with all the presents underneath and the star on the top. And then up here were all the orphanage rooms. And everyone had a room. Juan and Rush, Josh, Tyler, Joseph Perez, Edwin, and last but not least, me, CJ. And what would happen is you'd come to this window and you'd see that beautiful Christmas tree. It took me a while to come up with a Christmas tree that would be looking so beautiful, such as this one. And plenty of Christmas presents underneath, but the funny thing is that I did build this around Christmas time, and this does give me that feeling of Christmas wonder when I still look at it, because this was back when I played with my friends and we all just got together and built shit that was awesome and cool and for everyone, you know? And so that's this Christmas tree. This is for everyone. This is Santa's sleigh and all the reindeer. Here's little Rudolph right here. Very rudimentary, but very well made in my opinion. Here's the chimney for Santa's come down. And here's his sleigh, all the gifts on it and stuff like that. And one thing I'm very proud of, down here, is the ice rink. And what this is actually based on was Charlie Brown, the Christmas special. And so it was based on that, and I made the Christmas Time Is Here Again song with the note blocks, and I absolutely loved and adored it. Unfortunately, now with the current updates and everything, if you try to make a redstone circuit like this, it won't work because of the fact that redstone no longer works this way, where it can be activated on top of glowstone. So unfortunately, I can't properly play the song like I'd want to. But yeah, right here, I had made the two couples at the time that weren't me and Candace, E plus J and J plus T, Edwin plus Jenny, and Joseph plus Tatiana. One of which is still together, and the other which, long ago went away. But yeah, I think this probably was my house. Not entirely sure. Over here, I believe this was like some sort of like survival area that Greg was trying to build, like a dome or some sort of thing. Looked pretty cool. Actually, looks like something you'd see pre-built in Minecraft or something. But yeah, pretty nice. Also, another thing that's another fun fact to put Joseph on blast once more is that on this map I remember showing him the song Me Without You by Toby Mac, which he had a crush on a girl, so that was the song he listened to, and that was their song. And I remember I tried to play it and it upset him because of the fact that, they had broken up, and so it hurt too much. I'm sorry, Joseph. Yep, that's the J for Joseph Rush. I can't think of anything else quite significant about this server. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. But yeah, that is RecKLesS Server 8.